niggas are doing it. My niggas are doing
in the alley with that thing. We go through bullet places, niggas can't go. Just my nigga Melly, let that thing go. He's rap, niggas pussy, real chain go. The spots in Detroit, I supply them. I talking loud, we gon' buy him. We gon' buy cook, but I'm gon' fry him. My body don't stand by him. Don't stand by round, chopper clip big on the cake. Niggas going crazy on the gram every day. She was at me like I got a kid on the way. Fuck that, see if he can talk shit from the grave. Don't come over here trying to come over here. You gon' get all that shit. You get sourced from the west, from the west to the east, get cooked to the east. They on full. Now you on the ski high, killing guys to the police. Everybody in the house, in the house, with.
Hey, hold up. Remind me, so don't listen crazy. They gon' make it really catch your body. I just be rolling, I be sober. So my mama, I got put inside for closure. I'm a gun, so you know that I'm culture. Some Detroit niggas slump you over. Pussy nasty like some yogurt. I am not your boyfriend, bitch. You just my buddy, And the nigga no black, but gonna keep cutting. Dreams pretty cool, my niggas are doing
And we live. Shout out to an alternative source for getting some bullshit content so I can keep tabs on stuff. Shout out to a certain person. If they're watching, the only thing I could say to let you know thank you would be barbecue. That's about it. Okay, so how's everybody doing? Bro, I swear, Bambino. Oh, Bambino. Bambino was mooing today, folks. She's lactating. I was so tired this morning when I got on. I know motherfuckers are probably going to look back and be like, oh, he was nodding and this and that. You know how they'll say. But that's why I ended up ending abruptly pretty quick during it because I knew I was getting sleepy. I had been up most of the night playing fucking Fortnite. I'm only at rank gold 3, but I know fucking according to No Live Mike, he thinks he's better than me because he's playing the PC. You know, he's probably playing a version where he can fucking. Because I remember seeing, I got a text, more like a fucking baited line to go over there. Like, I'm gonna fucking start fucking with that dude again. Like, I don't want to fuck with you, Mr. Sinks. I don't. I've covered you in the past. You've come to my house. You live in my state. And my police is different now from the last time you did your bullshit. So just leave me alone because for real, like at least you had the brains to leave, you know, not do any bull crazy shit. You still filmed my house, only you did it from your car. Still some fucking pussy shit, if you ask me, but whatever. I mean, in one hand, you got Seth being a dick coming up with his camera in his hand, though. And on the other hand, we got you that just came up, you know, without a camera. So I don't know, you know, if it means anything or not, but probably don't. I mean, I'd rather nobody film my fucking house or come to it. I have made that very clear several upon several times. I mean, several times. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. You only live once, right? That's not technically true. See, that whole YOLO thing, uh, that was a bad movement because what that encouraged was like, do whatever just for the sake of, you know, you only live once, you could die, da da da, all this. Can't live like that. You live like that, you're going to end up wishing that you had ended up, you know, passing away early or something because you're going to end up fucking up or something, but still be alive and have to deal with whatever you fucked up. So anyways, back to Bambi. I kind of got off track. Back to Bambino. I mean, um, I don't know where she gets this idea that she's waiting for an EP. Like she's one step, 5 steps ahead, whatever. But she ain't even got a clue, really. She's thinking about all this from the wrong angles. I can tell you that completely. Ain't nobody trying to. I wish there was something to where like you could get in trouble though for fucking claiming that you got some type of degree you don't have. Because I guarantee you, I want to know what school did she go to? Does she ever say, please, somebody, if you watch from Reddit, I mean, even if you don't comment, because look, I recognize there's a lot of you that watch and don't comment for your own specific reasons. Some that have been here before or what have you, some that are new, but you don't comment because you don't want to be on any one of these people's radars. And I get that, like I do. But if you just make a generic account or something, somehow let me know or put it out there. I kind of done lost my train of thought. Fuck. If she's ever mentioned the school that she's went to, let me know because stuff like that, I think, is they publicize. I don't know if they're required to, but I think that's just a practice they do because it's not, you know, people in real situations where people can get hurt pretend to pass off as, you know, that they went to this university and they got these qualifications and whatnot, and they don't. So, is she hurting anybody? I don't think so necessarily because she's just lying about it's kind of like her YouTube persona, if you will. Like she wants the internet to view her as this, you know, doctor that because of the outdated, you know, weed laws and stuff, but that's not all that she got in trouble with before. And I think even if you took the weed stuff away, I I don't know. I mean, if you did have a license, I think you would have been required to go through probably probation or something if you were allowed to keep it after shoplifting and fraud. Like, what kind of fucking. Here's something else I don't understand. What kind of forensic psychiatrist, all right, right? Knowing what they make, I don't give a fuck what year it is. They used to, I mean, whatever they make now is just as good as that she would have been theoretically making back when that charge happened if she was practicing like you know. But we all know it's bullshit. Forensic psychiatrist fucking lifting down from the local fucking Kmart for some fucking red and black striped shit for her Harley Quinn costume. Oh, Rooski, look at you. Now you want to come back up? I don't think so, bub. I think there's some people that would want to see you if you come up on here. And I'm going to have to ask them real quick. I could think of one right off the bat. Perhaps a second. So you just calm down and hold on. Where's your lover at, Frank Castle? How's the streets doing? You keeping them clean? Oh man, tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. What voice changer? Grandpa? For what? No, come up, Risky. I had to do something. When is it, Grant? Come on up here, Risky. Don't you be telling me who not to. What? Okay, I'm gonna talk about this very clearly. Oh, somebody coming up? Please tell. Oh, yes, he's coming up. Thank you. All right, hold on a second. You got to give me a second, Risky. I didn't know if he was coming or you were. I gotta get situated like I did. Hey, just hold on, Risky. I'll get you right on up, man. I can't fucking argue with somebody. I can't place on that. Or put it this way, I'm not going to. Did you say mess with certain content creators when I didn't mess with this one? This one messed with me first. They started putting me in their stuff. They started trolling me. I'm fixing to pull you up in just 10 seconds. See, they started bringing me up in their stuff and was watching and trolling and putting me on t-shirt pictures and everything else way before I knew who they were. Because Jules made me aware of it personally. And then later on, your precious Bambi said that they shouldn't be doing what they're doing to me and my family because it's illegal when they take it to certain lines. And she wasn't wrong when she said that. But that doesn't apply to me now because I haven't taken it anywhere. I haven't called her. I haven't tried messaging her on any social media other than commenting on YouTube until she blocked me, which I told her to please do, and I wouldn't circumvent it. And I haven't circumvented it. If anyone else is commenting with a square account, it's fucking, I'm bringing you up. I gotta fucking put a fucking, you like to put fucking chicks' tits up on fucking panel. Go ahead, John Miller. You're on fucking daily line, bitch.
I only got one question for you, but I want you to think about
Bro, you're gonna have to fucking speak into the phone or speakerphone on or something, because nobody can hear you. I can't even hear you.
Actually, how about this? I'm gonna give your phone a call. I'm gonna not do it live. I'm gonna call you directly. I got your number. I'm gonna give you a call.
You ain't gonna call me directly. I'm on live, bro. I'll tell you straight here. I can make lives about her all I want to, bro. There ain't nothing she can do about it.
I'll call you later.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Pussy. Fucking pussy. You ain't gonna call me. Bro, you don't porn bomb my fucking stream and then come up here and be like, oh, I got your number. I'll call you later. No, motherfucker. That's harassment if you call me. You want to talk about you don't mess with certain content creators. I have you and Bambi with you fucking never mess with me. And through no fucking direct action of my own, like, I don't take revenge. I don't get mad. I don't get even. I don't do any of that shit. But if you do fuck with me, if it's beyond fucking making a video or talking, just running your mouth, you know, unless it's a fucking bad threat or something, you know, like, and I don't make threats towards Bambi. I don't make threats ever towards Bambi. You've never heard me once threaten fucking Bambi. Never.
You've never heard me once threaten rules, any of you. Nor Sophie, nor fucking Harley, or any worky-verse people, or Littles. You've heard me talk shit. Lots and lots of shit. Don't get me wrong on that, but you've never heard me threaten anyone, except with reporting them to the police or something, or reporting their video. If you can even say that's a threat, I say that's a statement of action that you're promising to take if somebody continues with their wrongful behavior. That's what I call that. So I don't know what you think fucking Clay Bambi would have. Especially with suing. He talked about if I got an EPO, she'd countersue me. Well, first of all, if I got an EPO where I live, there's not a countersue. Like, you're not, it's different. All right. Now, in the state where I most recently had one filed on me by a fucking troll, which Bambi, I'm glad that she didn't twist the facts and did fucking talk about how that was, you know, a lie. She withdrawed it, which she did. The person that filed it did. And the person has continued to talk about me and make videos to this day, even though they claimed in front of a magistrate that they, you know, were scared and had changed their number because of me and all these big bad boogeyman things that I've never fucking done, you know. And they've still continued, but you don't hear me mention them, but very rarely. So she did keep true to that and point that out. But see, there they did call it a suit and said that you're being sued. Where I live, an EPO is just a fucking EPO. It's just a restraining order. You don't have the right to sue me back in it. You have the right to answer or not answer to it, and fight it or not fight it. And that's basically all your rights in the EPO. You don't get a jury trial. You're allowed to have a lawyer, but you have to pay for that lawyer. You're not provided one. I mean, the EPO system is fucked up if you ask me. But that is our EPO system in the country. In most states and tribal fucking places, that is how EPOs are. That's how restraining orders work. I guess in some places they might still be called an RO, but they're not called an RO in so far the southern states, central southern states that I've seen. And the grounds for an EPO too, and an EPO doesn't cause someone to lose their Second Amendment rights unless you've been in an intimate relationship with that person or you have a child together. Or you live together. Like, but weren't together, you know, but just happen to live in the same building or something. Like, none of those things apply. Which I think is funny how the last one that was filed, the person tried to say that we had dated. I'm like, man, they are like really trying to, like, because if that were to be approved or I let it got approved, that would have stripped me. Because that would have been filed as accurate, and me not responding to it would have let it got fucking approved. And then I would fucking be stripped of a fucking Second Amendment right. I would be stripped then if that had happened. I ain't dated anybody in over 2 years. So fucking good luck to anybody that tries to say you've dated me. Yeah, she can push and push all she wants, and I'll tell you this: the first thing I'm gonna do, I'll go ahead and lay it out to you because it's not, you know, I'm not going to accept the service of those things. Because here's the thing: out of state means mail service. Out of state, they make you have to send them certified mail, and I can reject mail any fucking time I want to, especially mail where I have to go sign for it, saying that I received this, you know. And I've got no contracts coming anytime soon or nothing else, so I will not be accepting any certified mail. I can tell you that for the time, and the time comes soon. Now, if they can get it served to me some other way that's lawful, in other words, a process server or, you know, the law enforcement officers are not going to do it. But if they got a process server or something, then they'd have to catch me and, you know, you've been served type shit. You know, which you're going to have to pay for that. So go ahead, good luck, enjoy paying for that. Then when you pay for that, then we go to court. And I promise you, I'm a better record keeper and I know far more about what you can claim, how you can claim it, what you can't claim. You can't do any AI shit. You can't use fake accounts and I mean, and screenshots of people pretending to be me in my account. Like, you can do that, but it will all be fucking disputed. And I will show the correct example of how to prove an account is real or not and everything. Like, I mean, I already got prepared for the last one for that. So I've already got that shit set up to go. So I don't have to do any additional preparation. I'm ready. So, I mean, and if you do, I'm going to claim one on you and I'm going to claim and inform the court about how you're wasting its time. Because you have said yourself, you're not worried about me. Miss, and who I'm talking about is Bambino. She has said herself she's not worried about me. I don't have a car. There's not the nearest bus is in Jackson, Tennessee, which is like 100 miles from here. So to get to the nearest bus, I have to traverse 100 miles, give or take 90ish. So I'm fucking stuck like Chuck. I'm not going anywhere. Not until life begets change or God, I mean, fate rears its hand. Like, I'm not going anywhere for the moment. And I got no ill will to the point of hatred towards any of these people. Forget just Bambino, but any of them. Like, and especially her. I just despise what she like. I'm not even mad about the not being friends and her using me pro shit. Like, I don't care. And she's gonna argue and say I don't even care to argue about it. Like, she can say what she wants, but I don't like the line about the doctor thing. And she's on YouTube trying to grow a channel and be a fucking, on YouTube. And your audience members and people that come to your channel don't deserve to be lied to. And as a fellow content creator that shares the YouTube stratosphere with all the other creators. It is my and everyone else's duty to hold other creators accountable, whether in community posts or video. I'm not saying you should make a whole channel and do all that, which I haven't. You know, most times that I've covered her, it's not too long before I move on and go to something else. She is not my key focus. And I love how she thinks she is so much that she's even went out of the way to fucking have Kyle fucking modded in her chat. Do you know that man threatened her many times? He has legitimately threatened her and threatened that him and their group is gonna do shit to her. Fucking Big Red Dog has a video up, probably still, of talking about smacking the quote shit, smack the dog shit or whatever out of her. This is another friend Mustard's. Hell, they're in the same little fucking branch off group, whatever they fucking call themselves, the fucking Acorn and or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I ain't gonna fucking call them by their actual name. That dumb shit. Cricksman, you know, like they're all part of that group. And she's got one of them modded in her chat. I'm just illustrating the hypocrisy. That's what it's about. It's not about, because it's a simple fact that she was scared for her safety. See, well, I'll tell you what, I take it back. She would say, well, she's not worried about him now and he's not a threat. My bad. But anyways, yeah, the policeman shit. All right, y'all can hear me now. So I can't hear myself. Shit. Hello. Yeah, you can still hear myself. What the fuck happened to this one? Hello? Still hear myself. Fuck, bro. What? Hell no. Damn, Brewski. So you can't even. Well, he can only fire out a pistol, depending on what state he's in. Now, if he's in that leftist area, I think that he used to be in, probably not. Hey, yeah, it looks like you're only reserved to muskets, slingshots, and fucking my boy, Brewski, and black powder revolvers. Air guns and everything else. But I tell you what, like, that's one of the things I've got. I've been getting back into my airsoft videos and shit, and I'm ordering a less lethal. I'm just gonna say it uses air, but this thing packs the punch, and I can even add a fucking slug. You can add a slug round to it with fucking it's a slug round and a fucking pepper ball, basically. And that shit will not kill you, but it will fucking it'll get you back to fuck off me. If anyone ever tries to come up on me, because I ain't gonna try to let anyone become a martyr. I'd have to be in really feel like life or death, and have no possible options to get. I mean, I think that's what people don't realize. They think that I'm just, ready and fucking somehow one of them people that's like looking for any chance they can get to. No, I'm not. I've read fucking Mahatma Gandhi and different. Like, I'm an advocate of nonviolence. But sometimes people force human beings to either become aggressive and violent back or allow themselves to get hurt. And once you've allowed yourself to get hurt, which I have, from freezing up, whatever, many different times, like, you don't want to let yourself get hurt anymore, That's just simple. I mean, people try to say that that's what, I think it's a lot different now. Back in the day, when we had these school things, I think it had to do a lot with bullying and different stuff like that. I think it has evolved, though, over time, because you had the media and you had this stuff that dramatized movies and different things. And there's so much media now, and with the internet and everything, that I think, I straight up think that some of these are straight up like copycats. Like, they just wanted to. I mean, there's evidence that one of them was because they had references to a past shooting in their stuff. And that's just tragic. Like, no, kids shouldn't have, like, I never went to a school that had metal detectors. I heard about it. I remember about one time at our school, our Christian school in Nashville, and then eventually, before I left, they did eventually install only at the end. They only put it for entering the high school. So the main high school entrance you went through, there was some metal detectors right there. There was no guard though, so if somebody went by and it beeped, yeah, somebody's gonna hear it. But what if a bunch of people go through at the same time? You're not gonna know who it is. It's just, I can tell you so many things that's stupid about it that ain't gonna prevent shit. And that's why I was proud when I fucking saw the sign at the school I used to go to saying that they have teachers that are, faculty there to be armed, so you don't know who it is. From what I got told, the way it works is one of the admin would have one, and a couple, maybe like one or two different teachers would, and they were the designated people basically that if anything ever fucking happened, they'd be there to protect their students. Because you're talking about, small grades too, which they're probably not gonna, on the off chance, I doubt though. Some kids now, I mean, the only shooting they do is in a video game. They've never been out to a fucking range. They've never been out even to the country like I was as a child, shooting a 22 rifle. 22 long rifle is the first thing I shot. It's not got any recoil. It's not that loud, and it's great for fucking planking. Come on, bro. But people think it's bad, but fuck, you get that fucking 180 that had 100 and some odd rounds of 22s automatic, fully automatic. That's gonna fuck somebody up. Come on, bro. That dude on AFT, he had a 180. They called it the angry swarm of bees, is what they called it. Because it's just, you press the trigger and it's nothing but. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that fucking thing. Oh yeah, swarm of angry bees. That the drum magazine. I fucking love AFT. I love AFT. Subscribe if you haven't checked him out. There's 2 Tech 9s. Usually almost everything he shows, if it's just full auto, he fires full auto. He don't give a shit about monetization, I guess. No, that's semi. Oh, but he's got some great full autos. Hold on. Look at this MP5 wood. There we go. Super cool. Speed loader, strictly. Suppressor. Mag. Charged. Fun switch.
This is what freedom looks like, people. Let's see. The cost of calibers. .22 long rifle for 180 of them. $18. 45 ACP. 7.62 by 54. Damn, that's just expensive. 30 carbine, 9mm, 750. 44 Magnum. Cheap. 7.62 by 38 cheap. 9mm. Wait, what was that? 1 meter by. Damn, those are full auto fucking Berettas. $9mm times 2 full auto Beretta. $22.80. 9mm is kind of expensive. Fuel. 50 BMG. Damn, 3 shots. 6 shots. $36. Those are some weird calibers. Never shot any of those. 308's expensive. Oh, this gun looks cool. It's a newer birth. It's like supposed to be more futuristic. I like that back ejector. That's cool. Got a Bushmaster M16.
Some folks are born made to waste the flag. Ooh, they're red, white, and blue.
Oh shit, it's got full auto. He's got so many full auto guns, it's crazy. He must be in dealership or something. He must be an armed dealer or something. There's no way you've got that many full auto guns. I mean, if he does, he's fucking hurts as fuck. Look, here's Uzi, for Christ's sake. How many people have a fucking Uzi? I bet it's full auto too. It's got a stock attached to it as well. Which means it's authentic. It's probably fucking not a reproduction. It's one of the original Uzis, probably. Shit. Of course, you can freeze up on me. It's got a pretty good texture pistol grip. It's got a good stock. Bet it takes 9mm. Neat camera trick. Yeah, it's got full auto. Good Lord. That fucking lake is full of lead. A rainbow. Like, oh shit. This is a Sten gun. It's old as shit. What's the tag? 9mm. Damn. This thing just a bolt. It's a straight up just a bolt. It's got some gas things to let gas off at the front. But damn. It's some like World War I, II shit. Goes in the sides. It gets charged. And it just fucking lets loose. I don't even think that. Does that even have a semi-automatic switch? Probably not. That now this is beautiful. What do you think? How much that cost? Can't begin to tell you, but I know it's a lot. Take some pretty big cartridges. Oh shit. Semi-auto. Oh shit. And full auto. And burst. Holy shit, it's got semi-auto, burst, 3-round burst, and fucking full auto. Let's see, Pam and Bambino could never have fun like this. They couldn't do it. They'd be scared. They'd break their nail. Might be a little loud. Damn. Holy shit. You gotta stack them like that? Good Lord Almighty. No way to speed load that. Lock it in place. Holy shit. Good Lord. Bro. This is fucking magnificent. Must be so nice being able to shoot right in your backyard. He's got some woods behind him or something. Right there with that lake. That fucking lake. Little puddle. Glock rifle. Bet it's got a switch. Holy shit. It's got a pistol brace. Oh, there's a speed loader. That's what I'm missing. Oh. MP5. Redded barrel for suppressor. Red dot sight. Front sight. Alright. That's nice. Looks like it only has semi-auto, but it's still nice. One last one. Pick out the PKM. Good Lord. Holy shit. We stood up with it.
Oh, that's
Good
hot.
Lord.
That's hot.
That thing is smoking. Yeah, shout out to AFT, Arms for Thought. Love that fucking channel. Freedom! Oh, hey, Melfi. Bro, do y'all wanna, who wants to come up? Let me drop a link. Because I think this would be a great time for me to go through the messages that came from a person called Chi Chi that we now know is Muggsy. And I want y'all to see how much this fucking dude spent trying to be a fake, like, watchdog. I don't know what his objective was at the end of it. But we got Discord messages, we got IG messages. I mean, we got a shitload. AK-47, y'all. Eat it big and blue. Look at it. Pretty good. Cows. The fuck is this person? Oh shit.
Hey, how's it going there? Wednesday evening, brother.
Goodbye. You troll didn't work. No, I know who you are. Your troll didn't work. Miss Penelope.
Hello, hello.
Oh, what's up? It's you. Just need to make sure. Never know.
No, you're fine. It's
How are you
me.
doing?
I can't be up too long. I'm just prepping for tomorrow, but I'm totally here to hear about this Chi-Chi shit.
Yeah. Okay, 1 second. So, oh my god, this dude was trying. Why don't you message me? Apparently, like I remember when I finally was done with whoever the fuck it was, I knew it wasn't probably with somebody. Just don't know who. I mean, get the fuck up out of here. You're not coming up here.
What happened? Can you hear me?
Yeah. What it was, Chi had went to some chat or something and said, I'm tired, or Jeans and them, and was like, I'm tired of him yelling at me and all this shit. I'm like, and now to find out that's Muggsy. Oh my fucking God.
So what's
It's funny.
crazy is he had told me he was downloading the text-free, text now, whatever apps and texting himself as other people as just stir up problems because we would be fine. And then he's like, oh, I just got a text saying X, Y, and Z, like if it was EMZ or Deadly. So then it came out that he was Chi-Chi because he said he was the troll king and was just getting under my skin because Chi-Chi was in chat saying, oh my God, I want Muggsy. I'm like, who the fuck is this bitch? You know?
Yeah.
So the Chi-Chi account on Instagram only follows Kim and Muggsy. Or they only follow her. So it just made sense. But it's insane because why are you creating drama when things are peaceful? Why are you acting like a woman? And then he tried to take it back and say that Bambi asked him to follow Chi-Chi so that way he could find out shit about her or whatever. I don't know, this is
Yeah, he
weird.
did more than that. He did more than that. Alright, I think I found a way to be able to show this without fucking up and showing my sidebar, because that's what I try to do is put something up to cover my sidebar, because that's the issue I used to always have. I need to change my screen. I don't know why this you keep trying to come up here, dude, but you're not coming up. I don't care how many times you come up here.
Who is it?
Just some stupid troll. So let me, oh shit. Cover, yeah, there we go. Cover that up. So y'all aren't gonna really be able to see it. But just I'll read it. Square, I told you that statement. Deadly said, and Fusion was repeating because it was a very serious statement. You can call me out for that on 2 different lives, and I just don't understand why. You don't answer any of my questions or elaborate more than a word or two. Obviously, you still don't trust me to share even a few of your thoughts. It hurt my feelings really bad that you accused me of leaking that other channel, then found out I did not. But yeah, they did. If this is Muggsy, then he leaked out that channel that I gave. Because they were like the last person I didn't give it to, and then I gave it to them, and then wouldn't you know it, everybody and their mother knew where I was.
That doesn't surprise me.
My point of telling you this, if you don't want me to be involved with you, just please say it, blah, 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 blah. Brittany dislikes Deadly in the workyverse. What better way to get at them than to use YouTube? And then there's the clicks and views and all this shit. Have Penelope explain to you why Brownie is not. Look, tell Brittany to tell you how you and Deadly are just alike. What's going on with you and Kim now?
It's kind of funny that they
You
bring
will
me up because
have
I've never spoken to Chi-Chi.
Brittany and Penelope. Go watch Brittany's live night before last. They had that man PD on panel. He said, yes, you didn't see your girls live the night before last. Like, him, this is him not wanting me to be cool with you and Brittany.
Yeah. I mean, fuck
Yeah,
yeah, we
they just
listen to
figured
PD.
out.
I'm going to listen to anybody when they have something to tell me. I don't know anything about you. You came out of nowhere. So it is what it is. I wouldn't mind that.
PD fucking wears my fucking mother's picture around all the time, and dude's a drunk, and I found it Reddit before and exposed it, and he was watching. He had commented on a video that was taboo brother and sister. Yeah.
Jeez.
And
See, I
his
didn't even
comment
know,
was,
and I know
why
Brendan
do
didn't know that was your
all
mom.
he said why do all the good videos not have sound? I was like, you sick motherfucker.
Wow. All this shit is just a little much for me, honestly.
I know.
I don't understand why your mom is being used as a profile pic. That's really sad. And I remember they had said something about like the hotel and whatnot.
Dude, they want me to kill myself. They literally do. Like, they want me to either kill myself or end up getting locked up or something else, or they want to hurt me. One of the three. They're going to try to get one of the three to happen. That's their whole goal. Like, they say hashtag cage grave. But besides them, moving on. Wait, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
What'd you say?
I was just gonna say, like, I know the whole I don't want them to win situation, but if they're going so hard and like putting all this stuff out about your childhood and attacking your mother by using her photo and stuff, why do you stay on?
Oh, they
Like,
twist anything that they might have heard or watched. Is it worth it? I mean, that's probably a no, but I'm in some type of transition period, I guess. That's the only thing I can equate it to. I've been in one of these before, and I'm bored, and I just don't like to take it sitting down, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I don't know. Just think about it. Oh, sorry, my dog just dropped something.
I will. Like, I've turned it around by trying to focus on just like mugs or Bambi and other things, and I've been doing fine.
Yeah.
But then you have Bambi like bringing fucking mustard over to her chat and shit, and that's just so desperate. When she was fucking railing against him, threatening him, everything, just like a month and a half ago, 2 months
I don't
ago.
know anything about that, but I don't know.
She
It
just switches
seems like a
on a
lot
dime.
that they're attacking you to this extent. It's just sometimes it's not even worth it.
I mean, and the other thing you have to understand is I've got off before, and more of the offline harassment is sped up. Like, I had a dude sent here to my house to repair air conditioner that, you know, we had in our old home, but we don't have in these units that we live in. And he drove like an hour and 20 minutes and has to drive an hour and 20 minutes back, and got ripped off from a deal, like a job, and money wasted and everything. Like, there is a case open, but with the way that's online, it's like one of them things that takes for fucking ever, it seems.
Yeah.
And it's like they were waiting to see if they do something even worse. And then they're gonna, you know, I don't know what their thinking is on it. They don't share everything with me about it. But I just had somebody send me some fucking food from McDonald's, DoorDash, and it was labeled Joey.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but that's
I don't know.
a very deadly thing to do.
For real?
Lord, yeah.
I just threw it away. I was gonna end up taking it in and giving it to him, but I just said fuck it. I threw it away.
What are they?
If you would have seen there are like two Chi-Chi accounts. One is Chi-Chi and the other is Chi-Chi with two different avatars. Just like, you know, this is him. Who is telling you these things? I don't understand. And here they're saying, who are these people that were in Deadly's chat? And
Hold on, Dog's Life.
basically,
I'm not buddy trolling him because I don't care enough. If we're gonna be honest, I really don't care enough. How often do you talk to me? Swear.
here and there. I mean, but like the other thing is too, like, I mean, we never had an ill word between one another.
Exactly. So I'm investing how much time into somebody to buddy troll? When people buddy troll, they spend all day talking to motherfuckers, and I don't do that.
I mean, I kind of called out the buddy troll to be stupid anyways. Like, somebody, like, sometimes some of them will come on panel. I'll even apologize to them for stuff I've retaliated back to. And then at the end, they'll be like, their group strong, and then just end abruptly and laugh. And I'm like, okay, that says more about you than it does me.
Yeah.
Thank you for making me look like a nobody. Here he is, just on and on. Do you see these paragraphs? How big they are? People say I say a lot of paragraphs. Like, look, you are a drama queen, dude. I cannot believe that you pretend to be women and shit, and other people apparently. What all did he do with you? Do you want to talk like the people? You said he pretends to be people or something.
Yeah, he told me that he was downloading like the free texting apps and stuff to text himself to stir up problems. Like he was acting like AMC trying to talk to him again, or Deadly feeding him information about me, like just a bunch of shit. And then he told me that he was Chi-Chi in a chat to make it seem like Chi-Chi wanted him. So then I'm like, are you the real Chi-Chi then?
So, do you think this is him, or it is for real? Sure, he did say that he is him, that he was Chi-Chi.
He said that he was Chi-Chi in that chat. I have the voice memo. But
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Just look at these fucking paragraphs.
I know they're huge. I can't read
I
them.
mean, I know you can't, but I'm just like, the man said later on that you could go in there as long as there was respect. He will not allow the yelling and getting out of hand. You said last night you were sending something to me and Kim. I was just checking to see if you forgot. I'm just getting online and thought about it. Hope you're having a great day, heart. You know, I mean, it's just so cringe now knowing that this was a dude.
It's creepy. Like when he said that shit to me, it just blew my mind. I'm like, I really don't know who the fuck you are. Because how can you sit
Bambi
here and
was
act like
one
another
of
person
them.
to this extent?
Like Bambi and Pam, she is trying to keep trouble out. All the workers come. She has not heard anything about anything. Yeah, because I'm not over there anymore. That's simply it. They only fuck with people when I'm there. And here he said that he would speak to Heidi privately and all this shit because they basically made it to where I got kicked out of Heidi's for fucking no reason. Like they got Heidi to believe that I fucking said that I was going to do something to Jules, or not Jules, Sophie, but I never did say nothing like that. Fucking Deadly told the story about her and Johnny Mac, and I simply said, "Are you sure it wasn't 4 or 5? Like he might have reached in and felt the void. Like, I mean, it was a crude thing to say, sure, but I didn't fucking threaten her like she went around telling people." And fucking Miss Heidi acted like and everything else. I'm like, these people they just create their own fucking fictional reality, and that's it. And you're fucking whatever they say you are.
Yep, that's what they always do, honestly. I don't know. I just don't understand how somebody can invest so much time acting like somebody else, you know? Like that's huge.
Yeah, it's
to go to that
crazy.
extent. It's creepy.
It is. Like, and then and then he, not she, but he actually lectured me on my time management. And then here you are pretending to be somebody that you're not even like, what?
Right. I don't fucking know. But he spends all his time online. He lives online. It's pretty sad. I tried to make him simmer down a little bit. And he would for 1 or 2 days, but then he'd be right back at it.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. And then Whitney. So did you see what I sent you?
Yeah, what she posted on Reddit.
Yeah, so now Whitney, which is too cool it on Reddit. I mean, I saw that a long time ago when somebody said that identified who she was on there. And I, asked her to, and she said, yeah. But she's over there posting older pictures of Penelope, which
You know, that photo shoot was one for a baby that I lost.
and yeah,
So
I'm
she knows
sorry.
why I had that photo shoot. She is.
And congratulations on your weight loss though from that. And I mean
Thank you.
also just knowing that you had a baby too, that's fucking low. She's trying to use that to make it look like, because people were saying she likes some chubby and shit.
That dude lifts weights literally every single day. That's how I got into weightlifting. He's really big in the like fitness, and he did wrestling.
I'm not being a perv. I was
And he's hot
addressing
as
the
fuck.
fucking elephant in the room, which is people that she might know and she does know of and has talked to before that have said things about me. I want to clear up so she don't fucking believe it and tell them what I did and tell her what I did say. Dumbass. Like these people fucking put shit of me in their streams and go along with these people, but then I'm not allowed to say anything back or say something that Deadly says. Like that, it don't work that way. I don't care if you are a woman. Like, but I would never
Deadly
threaten a
says a
woman.
lot of things. He's crazy.
I would never do something like Muggsy did. What about Muggsy? Does he get a free pass? He literally said he was gonna stick a knife in this woman's neck and a fucking one in my Adam's apple. You ain't gonna do shit, old
That's not
man.
even the only voice my mom. And I swear to God, if he reaches out to my kid's fucking daycare, he's done for. Because he threatened that shit too. He's crazy.
I'm a witness to it, so you don't scare me, Muggs. I'll fucking be a witness to whatever if you fucking do some shit. 'Cause I've seen what you did.
Yeah, he's loony. He's loony as fuck. Don't get me wrong, I'm crazy too, but I would never do that. You don't bring a kid into your issues.
I haven't seen. The only thing I basically have confirmed now, like Whitney, now I know, like, okay, because she admitted it, but that's fine. You don't do shit like you do and then expect that someone might not fucking put out your information for educational purposes. You didn't do it illegally.
Sabrina Amiri. I'll do it again. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. And I meant everything that I said. You don't get to speak on people's DV and expect not to get shit back to you. So you get what you get, baby.
No, I agree 100%. Like, I mean, the only thing I would say is like, I don't think you're obviously ever going to take it real life. And she knows that too. She's just mad that you fucking uncovered her identity. So now she fucking has to be
think she's
more
mad at the
careful
fact
with
that I let out her little virginity secret. She was mad that I said that she's a virgin, but honestly, she needs to be mad at Muggsy because he's the one that said it first. So if it was such a big secret, get on his ass.
Whitney, why are you even sharing that?
Have a better attitude.
Why would she even share that? You got to think about that.
Fucking almost 40 years old and she's never even touched a cock. It's a little strange.
That's weird, bro. How is it even like? You should be a what's the word? Nun. Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, at least give it some sort of fucking purpose. It must really suck to not even be attractive enough for a one-night stand. Womp womp.
I think she's probably got maybe some performance anxiety or something.
She probably just sits inside of her little apartment, just like
because she was like sheltered when she grew up. Like I was sheltered too, but I still had friends that got me out there to have my first experience and shit. Like women friends, girlfriends, and guy friends both that had this party, and that's
Yeah, but she's
I
an
was
adult.
sheltered.
She's fucking grown as fuck. It's 2024. She's got options.
Yeah. I agree with that secret because the dude is fucking weird. And then him doing this and everything else, like...
I can forgive a lot of things. I really can. But I can't forgive you saying that you're going to contact my kid's daycare. That right there is a no-go for me. And honestly, that's one of the main reasons I decided to embarrass him yesterday on live. You just don't do that shit. And he had the nerve to message me yesterday and be like, "Do you really hate me? Like, what the fuck do you think?"
I mean, you made that laugh. What are those? What are those?
What are those?
I don't know what they are. We'll have to come back to that.
I'm sorry, but all of those were fucking funny.
What are those?
Fucking Muggsy.
We all have that moment, Mugs. We've all had a what are those moment. It'll be alright. Oh, man. I just kept calling him and thinking what a dumbass he was, though. Like, and I'm not even gonna butter you up or anything too much. I'm just saying, like, he fucking completely dropped the ball with how he dealt with this situation completely.
He did, but
That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't have enough time to give him the attention that he needs anyways. And quite frankly, when you really look at the bigger picture of things and put into perspective, like, or I'm sorry, and you add his age and stuff to the equation, it's just really fucking creepy. And I'm not interested.
Yeah. Bambi thinks she's gonna be the one to get square.
So what
with the
is
card
even
for
going
her.
on with you and Bambi? Because I don't know anything about
Well,
the whole
she came over here. She false befriended me, you know. Then she tried to either set me up for a federal crime or to rob me of $450, which one I'm not entirely
Wait, hang
certain.
on. She's going legal on you?
Well, I mean, she's talked about it if I go on her first, which I don't have a reason to go on her unless she sells a t-shirt or anything. She does
So why
one
is she?
thing that violates any of my rights, I will fucking go after her
So
legally.
where does the money come into play? The $450?
Okay, so when we were supposedly friends, right, I was griping about the price of things that I had paid for and what they were like here generally in Missouri. And it was Bud, you know, and she was like, well, and I'm basically asking about hemp THC flower, basically, which is, you know, this whole other thing I'll get into some other time and tell you about. Anyways, so I ask her, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta check," and have her son check, and she says 450 can do that thing for 450, and she had told, I think it was a zip or something like that, and I was like, "Was it THCA flower? What is it?" She's like, "Oh no, it's black market," and I'm like, no." I'm like, you realize you can get in trouble for that? She's like, I do it all the time. She's like, but if the only
Like
thing
she
they
was
can do
gonna
is take
send
my
you
package.
$450 worth of black
Like
market
she was
weed?
gonna pay for it. She was gonna pay for it. She's gonna pay for it to this dude or whatever through Telegram, right? And then it ships from Cali, and that's supposedly how she gets her shit. That she can get like a zip for $450, which I call fucking bullshit. And I didn't believe that to begin with. And then when she confirmed it and tried to go, sorry, but she tried to say that she could get a zip for $450, which I called bullshit. And not only that, I said if it's not hemp THCA, I was like, then it's illegal. I'm like, and you realize they can take your shit. And she's like, yeah, and then I'm just out of the money. And I'm like, not only that, then they can come get you.
Oh
So
gosh.
enjoy doing that. So I don't know if she's doing that or whatever. She said that her son orders it for her through there.
I don't
But
know.
all I know
I
is she
think
either tried to
that's one of
set me
those
up for a
dramas that
federal
can just
crime.
be.
Yeah,
but
that is
nothing
it's a
happened.
stupid drama. But
Yeah, so
I'm calling I'm calling it out because she's not a real doctor. First of all, I mean, there's just so many things. Like she told me all these sob stories and everything else, and then for her to come on here and lie and use my like, I'm gonna end up taking her channel. She's gonna lose her second channel. Like,
I don't know.
you
Maybe
know,
you guys can just
I
drop
have
it because it
no.
just seems like something small, you know? Like I don't
Oh,
know.
I would love to
I
drop
kind of
it
fuck with
if
Bambi. I think she's
if
funny as
they would
shit.
just shut if they would just shut up. Like, I mean, and that's fine. I mean, I don't hate you for that. I thought she was cool too. But I mean, you know, her friend Pam influences her a lot, and Pam just did not like me. Point blank period.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
I don't know. Just let it die down a little bit and maybe you guys can figure it out.
I'll try. I mean, I really have. Like, I told her that I wouldn't talk about her and stuff, and that if there was any issues, we should just separate and not let them get content. And she agreed that would be best because if we argue, that's content for the people that both have went after her and me. Well, she threw that right out the window. You know, so I mean, I have tried to be diplomatic, not just with her, but Gene Team and all of them. And I know I might sound like some righteous, trying to be righteous, but that's how I try to roll. That's how I operate. Like, I'm not gonna fucking talk shit on you first until you cross that line with me
Yeah.
unprovoked.
Well, I don't know. Just give it some time.
But yeah, I agree. So how was your day?
That was pretty chill, honestly. I was kind of caught up on stuff around the house. Redid the
What about
infestations for the animals.
what'd you do with the animals?
I just redid a couple enclosures. It's boring stuff. I
So
cleaned
you
them
have
basically.
chickens. What all do you have?
Yep, I have chickens. I have a dog. I have a skunk, a bearded dragon, a Euromastix, a sulcata tortoise, and I feel like I'm missing one. My crested gecko.
You have
So a little bit of
a
everything.
bearded dragon. You have a skunk. Does the skunk spray?
No, her scent glands were removed.
Oh shit! That doesn't hurt him.
No, it was just surgically done when she was little. You can own like native animals as long as you have a permit. So I can own any exotic in the state of Ohio.
What's her first name? Is it a she?
Yeah, her name is Winnie. She's like the mix between a cat and a ferret. She's super cute.
What is her name?
Winnie.
Winnie. And she got like a? She play around with stuff or anything?
Oh yeah, she has like cat toys and stuff, and she's litter box trained.
So she goes in a litter box and roams around the house.
Yeah, she does.
Holy shit! So she don't even have to be in an enclosure. Does she have like her own little space or something?
Yep. So I have a room where I keep the animals. So like the reptiles, they're in giant 4x3 cages, I guess, and they stack up on each
Oh,
other.
bless
And
you.
then I have a like those ferret cages that open up.
Brown. Uh,
It's like
not
two.
particular. I'm not really close on ferrets. Any.
Oh well, it's like a really tall cage that opens up top and on the bottom, and it's in front of the window. And then I have an extension to it, like a playpen. So when I go to work or go to sleep, I put her in there.
Brownie would love to see the skunk.
She
He chased a
is.
cat up a tree earlier.
Oh gosh.
He's like, I can't
He's a
help it,
little
Daddy.
fiery one. He's a terrier. He can't help it. My day wasn't very eventful, honestly. I'm pretty boring on the regular.
I love my buddy so much. I always wanted an animal growing up, so I'm glad I finally ended up being able to get one. Coming across him was kind of a miracle in a way. Like, he was out in a pretty bad neighborhood kind of near a field and the countryside and stuff. It goes out that ways towards the river. And it was snowing out there. It was below freezing, and I was delivering pizza. And he just started whinnying.
Okay. Did he get loose from somebody's house? Did you check?
What'd you
Was he a
say?
runaway? Was he a runaway? Like, did he get out?
Well, here's what happened. He started whining, and I said, "What is it?" And I ended up going back to the house, and I asked the oh, Brownie, we gotta clean you up. I asked the homeowner. I said, "Is he anyone's dog in the neighborhood?" She said, "No, he's just been around here recently." But he just kind of keeps to himself, like, and he runs around with another dog, and that dog's been around here forever. He don't belong to anybody.
Oh.
I said, okay, and he wouldn't let me get kind of close to him at first, but then I went to my car and I opened the door up and I said, "Do you want to go?" And he just kind of came and he jumped right up in the car. And then I got in and he came up over and he started licking me in my face after he smelled me for a second. And I took him back to work. I left him in the car with the car running because just had like 15 minutes left of work. I clocked out and I took him home. And the next day we went to the Humane Society and they put him on the Facebook group, which everybody that lives around here fucking checks. Nobody claimed him ever. And he wasn't fit. No collar. He's a little underweight too.
Oh. Well, thanks for keeping him. Poor guy. He's so little. I'm surprised. Usually people with small dogs, they are on their tushy. Especially little Yorkies. Oh my gosh. People eat them up.
Oh, I got my little pin in the mail for completing my course.
What is that?
It's a ritual and history course that I fucking took for a fraternity I belong to.
Oh, cool.
Just a little study thing, basically. Anyways, what else has been going on? So, did you have any excitements in that office?
No, I didn't work this weekend, so I've just been chilling. My day-to-day life is
Oh,
honestly
you
super
don't?
fucking boring. It is so boring. I don't
You're
do
the
much.
only one.
I just go to class,
All those
come
animals,
home
I
and
can't
tend to the
see how it's
farm.
that boring.
Well, yeah, that's
All
just
those
it's a
animals.
normal day for me. All my little zoo animals. I'm
Do
half
any
egg
of them
scout.
get
My dog
into
is
it?
teaching. No,
Do you
actually,
have only
they
one of
all
them?
get along. The lizards don't interact, obviously, but the skunk and my dog, they're best friends. It's really adorable,
The
actually.
gecko and the bearded dragon don't interact any?
No, they're different species, so they don't mix.
Huh.
I need to go on my Instagram and like repost pictures of all my animals so that way you can see them. They're
Yeah, I'd
super
love to see them.
cute.
I think the skunk is cool. How long do they live?
Oh, they can live a very long time, like about 8 years or so.
Uh,
Oh, and I have a bird. I forgot about him, Bobby. He's the newest one, my little rescue.
what is his name?
His name's Bobby, like from King of the Hill. That's my purse. Poor guy. His story is so
Bobby.
sad, dude. He came into the vet clinic and he was bleeding profusely from his rear end, his vent. So we gave her the option
Oh,
of obviously going for diagnostics or humanely euthanizing him because obviously something's going on. And with birds, they have such little bodies that a little bit of blood is life threatening for them, you know? And she basically didn't want to spend the money to try and save him or figure out what was going on. So she surrendered him to us. Come to find out, he had a cut, like a laceration near his vent. So The bird was owned by a 6th grader. Lord only knows what that 6th grader was trying to do to that bird. The vent is like their butt.
Oh, shit.
Right near his ass, yeah. And he survived. He was not supposed to live, but he lived. And I took him home.
How did he get cut?
We don't know.
Poor bird. The kid's got a freaking blade somewhere or something.
Could be. It
Like an
could. There was.
extension on a bird's ass.
That's what I think it was, if I'm
So
being
fucked
honest.
up.
It is.
That's
It's
so
awful.
fucked
And then they
up.
went and bought another one.
What? Oh,
Yep.
yeah, let's go buy him another one.
Yeah, because they called and made an appointment
I
for
guess
the
Bobby
exact
will
same
have a
situation.
playmate here soon. Hopefully not. Good Lord. But Bobby will have a playmate here soon. It's been fucking.
No, I don't want to take it anymore. But
He's like, I don't want to take another one.
yeah, no, I have a
I
full house.
think if they did bring another one, though, you wouldn't be able to resist. You'd be like, oh, okay. Come here,
What's
Bobby.
crazy is I always said I would never own a bird, but
Yeah, I'm sure you said you'd never own something like a skunk, too.
oh no, I love exotics. I love exotics and I love reptiles. They're so fun.
Dude.
But the schooling is super fucking hard for him. Like it's a whole extra couple semesters just learning about them.
Oh, you had to. Okay, gotcha. Exotics or reptiles?
Huh?
Said exotics or reptiles, huh?
Yeah, they're fun. I really want to learn about like amphibians, frogs and shit. Totally
Yeah.
random, but they're pretty cool. They're teeny tiny.
Yeah.
And there's nowhere that takes care of animals like that, so I'd love to own my own practice that specializes in something like that.
Hey, that'd be a niche. That'd be a market. I guess it needs to be tapped.
But I've been in vet med a long time, since like 2016, 2017. Mainly in small animal practice. So hopefully that'll expand soon.
You never had a cat?
I don't like cats. I've
I don't
fostered
either.
some, but I've never adopted them. I'm just not a fan. I'm really finicky. Like, I don't want animals on my fucking counter, you know, or in my kitchen.
Oh, really? Like, I don't want a cat crawling around all over the freaking place.
Wait, no. Absolutely not. Find cat hair everywhere? Nope. Not here for it. Also, believe it or not, but I'm allergic to most animals.
I have 2 old fly collars that they're generation 1 and 2, but now it's got a generation 3, which is what Brownie has. But I'm just saying, if you have, like, I would even be willing to donate them to y'all's place to give out if somebody adopts, a dog, and they can activate that GPS collar if they want to, or just use it as a regular collar.
Oh, that'd be really nice.
Because I don't have any use for them, and I didn't offer to buy them back.
Yeah.
I traded them. They just kind of gave me money off of the newer model. I don't know if that's something y'all would take or not. I hadn't even thought to give it to the local one. If not, I'll see if the local one wants it. That's all we have here is a humane society. We don't have a animal control officer or anything like that.
Where do you live?
In Missouri.
In what?
No animal control officer. Oh, Missouri.
Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know shit about
Good old
Missouri.
Missouri. It's nothing really new about it. Missouri. So,
All right, Square. I'm gonna hop down. I gotta finish getting ready for tomorrow.
I live in the forest. I think it's the second forest county, so yeah, it's not really.
It sounds boring.
Yes, it is. We go mudding and shoot guns for fun here.
Oh, see, that's fun. I love that shit.
Oh yeah.
I live for that. I spend all fucking
Maybe it wouldn't be
summer.
too boring.
No, I love doing that so much. That's more
Yeah.
of my alley. I don't like the city. It stinks and it's too crowded and people are just gross. I like having my
I know
lane,
what you
my
mean.
space. You know, being away from everyone.
Yeah.
With my animals.
Definitely relate.
And dirt bike
Love my
riding.
animals too. Wish I could have more, but one dog is a lot. Around
It
he's
is a
being
lot.
he's getting his teeth brushed regularly now with some enzymatic beef flavored toothpaste, and I've got him some of these they're Oravet. I don't know if you've heard of them. They coat
Yeah,
his
I like
teeth.
Orvat.
They're supposed to coat his teeth. Yeah,
I am
so
a fan. It's a good product.
they only had the 50-pound version, so I just cut them in half and gave him half one.
Good.
Yep.
I'll tell you, from what I've seen, you've been very finicky about your dog. You are so particular with him.
He gets what you call it. He eats spot and tango. I would feed him raw if I could, but
No.
from what I heard from what I heard from the vet and from what I heard from my trainer said that you're feeding him a step up from kibble. He said you're basically almost feeding him fresh from the ingredients and stuff. Because what I give him is it's basically air dried
Frenchie.
kind of kibble bits.
Yeah, I don't
Why'd you say
believe
no to
in
raw?
feeding raw. Because it's really hard to find or to accurately give a good balanced diet. I've seen one too many
Well,
upset tummies and deficiencies from people feeding raw. It's hard to keep up with.
they've
And
got
it's
it.
expensive.
They've got a service now, and I've seen a lot of people show dogs like where they put in a bone and they put in a quail egg, crack it and put the whole egg in there. I mean, it's definitely different, but he's doing all right for what he weighs about 20 pounds right now, so he's doing good.
He's a cutie. Your dog is adorable. All right, my love.
He
I'm
gets
going to
all the
hop
attention.
down. I need
All right.
to do way too much. It's 10 o'clock already. But thank you for having
That's all right.
me and for always being so
No
nice.
problem. Thanks for coming by. And don't let what's his name get to you.
No, I'm done with that. I said what I had to say yesterday, and that's it for me. I think my live said more than enough.
Yeah. In
We
addition
still
to the what
deserve
are
to know
those?
what those are. Jinx.
Yeah, we still we and maybe hopefully one day we shall.
Maybe. All right, bye, Square.
See ya. The fuck is that? That is cremated remains and a bucket of arms. Still no speed loader. Might as well put this stuff back in there.
Fucking snuff. There's my old license. There's an old knife, man. Money clip from my grandfather's name on it. Old credit card. There's my old pilot badge when I worked at Pilots, but I've never worked. Never worked a day in my life. Yeah. There's an eraser I've had since literally fucking elementary school. So I can keep up with something like that, but I can't keep up with a fucking speed loader. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I have to buy another one, I will. Fuck. A waste of $30. I'll put this.
Appreciate Mr. Penelope coming out. It's nice that night. It's a little stiff. There's a way to undo it a little bit. And untighten it. Doesn't look like it. Has a nice finish and handle. I like to have a edge. The only thing I don't like about it is the clip. I think the clip that it did have a clip, but it's broken off. Either that or never did have one. Yeah, I know, right? There's a lot of times you don't deserve shit from that fucking magazine. And shout out to Miss Penelope for trying to, be the voice of, try to get people to calm down and stuff. And I would love to. I'd love to know maybe more content about her. But if she's not willing to fucking meet me halfway and basically admit to some true things or whatnot, then at the very least she has to remove fucking any content she's got. Intro. See, she's got me in an intro. You don't even see me having her in an intro. Do you see me posting pictures of her? No. Do you see me doxing her? No. You see, I want that for the clear record too, man. Dude, I have not doxed you. Good luck with the EPO, and I don't even dox you. Saying your name don't count. You know how many names? You know how prominent a name Barbara is? John. yeah, I mean, playing the victim and everything else.
I haven't done, I don't know what your problem is. I haven't got the faintest idea. I haven't done anything but put him on t-shirt.
Like, you don't want to admit to fucking being a snitch or trying to go to the police and you set up for a federal crime. And you trying to step. Probably whatever. Maybe her idea was sending me some bullshit she had. Fucking getting me some actual good shit for herself. I don't fucking know. I don't really care. It makes no sense at this point because it didn't happen. Just notice it didn't happen. And I'll even let that go. You gotta that's pretty fucking reasonable. I'm gonna let the doctor thing go. I'm gonna let the damn $450 bullshit go. I'm gonna let all that go, right? Just don't have me go. I don't know who or where you gonna get a fair fucking deal than that. I mean, like, Pam's our biggest obstacle, though. And be like, you're gonna take all your shit down. And he's gonna not honor his agreement and what, talk about you more? No. You would take your shit down. I would forget to shoot this. And that's not a bribe. That's just general. Like if you don't make content about me, I will not make content about you. I think that's general YouTube that's like a understood thing that doesn't have to be written down among YouTubers. If you don't make content about me, I will not make content about you. I mean, that's like part of the whole treat others the way they want to be treated. That's all I'm asking her to follow. You're welcome. Thank you for coming up, man. Always welcome. Y'all shout out somebody, what what video? What is it? Hold on. All right, guys, I am back. Yeah. Did you take it? Did you take it? There wasn't no bone? There wasn't any bone? I'm sorry. Let's go Ravens. Oh my God. Yeah, what is it? Hold on, let me check. What was y'all talking about? I'm gonna bake some brownies again tonight, and gonna have me a sandwich with some chips. There's this one chick that makes all different types of sandwiches. She got the sandwich chick where she's like, "Hi, wanna make you a sandwich?" She's always dressed real cute and shit, and she just makes these fucking amazing sandwiches. She's like, "There you go." She's like, "Hi, let me make you a sandwich." Yes, please. Man, need the meat. Why, yes, you may make me a sandwich. You may. Party clip hanging out the Ruger, and I'm in your dream, Freddy Krueger. 30 clip hanging out the G3. I think it's a fucking 32 room, so yeah, I'm probably the owner of it. but 32 round fucking. I was able to buy that shit. It's very cute. You know, people in Australia and shit, they're like, "Oh my god, how does that happen?" But I tell you what, with what they sell now, with these air guns, people that are tripping about people doing bad things, bro. Let me show y'all. If I can show you this thing will fuck you up. I mean, it'll fuck you up. I don't know about it. Will it kill you? No. I think it would be Hold on. I shot this thing too. My friend's got one. Damn it. Fuck. What in the fuck, bro? No, don't do this shit again. Bro, what the fuck, man? This shit is not doing this shit again, bro. How does this shit happen? Y'all gonna have to give me a fucking second. But the AEA harpoon, you look it up, takes these little cartridges that I think hold like 7,000 something, fucking 70,000 something, big ass number of PSI pressure of air. And then you can put a slug at the end of this thing. I mean, a pointy ass slug that could pierce skin, and the power and foot-pounds of energy, duels, all this shit, ballistics this thing puts out. It ain't gonna kill the person, but it's gonna fuck them up, depending on where it hits them. Like, it's gonna really hurt. Like, I mean, I would not want to be hit. So people can be all scared of gunpowder and stuff like that. It's traditional, but shit. I'd be worried about people, because prohibited persons and stuff, they can bear guns. Hell, they can get fucking black guns. You know, fucking somebody wants to commit a crime bad enough, and they can't fucking come out get a regular gun off the street. They can fucking get online and order a black powder one straight from the fucking website. Shipped to their door. No questions asked. Except, here you, thank you, come again. Unless they live in like fucking California, or, one of them states, yet again. They can say, nope, no black powder for y'all. You signed a deal with a white man. And now with the 3D printers, people can print freaking those guns. Shit, you ain't gonna see that shit coming. You might say, well, they gotta get them to work. I mean, sometimes they can be a hard starting off, but it's get them bitches and go. And we need to see. But that'd be whenever criminals get desperate. If it ever becomes hard for them to get guns or whatever, they'll start fucking printing. No. This shit's straight to your front door. It's right, double barrel, 45 fucking caliber.
I have something really cool for you today. The AEA Harpoon. A big thank you to Tom at Bluegrass Big Bore for sending out this AEA Harpoon for me to try out today. The look of the Harpoon has the cool factor to it, a double-barreled air pistol shotgun aesthetic. This is the 45 caliber model, but they also come in 50 caliber. We're going to be using Texoma Precision Pellet 457 240 grain slugs. You have two barrel options to pick from, the shorter 4-inch or the longer 11-inch. The Harpoon is a unique design for a PCP similar to the AEA Defender 2. This uses individual cartridges rather than a cylinder to hold the air. With a single-use burst disc, the firing pins puncture through and release the air. Other than these cartridge similarities, this Harpoon is a completely different animal compared to the Defender 2. For the Harpoon, you have to open up the action in order to cock it. By manually cocking it, this gives us crisp single action triggers. Now, one really cool feature for this, it has the option to fire each barrel individually, but you can move the selector switch and fire both barrels at once. To fill these cartridges, we screw in the Foster fill adapter. Air is transferred into the cartridge through the fill adapter, and the burst discs are being used to hold the pressure. Once this cartridge is aired up, thread in this slug holder. This time, we place the slug directly into the holder rather than into the barrel itself. Now, one thing to watch out for is when you thread these barrels on, you want to make sure that they're not threaded in too far. With the cartridges inserted and the barrel threaded in too far, the action will not be able to close. Today, we're going to be doing a chronograph test with both size barrels, the 4-inch and the 11-inch. That way, you know what to expect for foot-pounds and feet per second. Once we're done with the gel and chronograph test, we're going to move on to grouping, see what groups we can get with both these different barrels. Following the groups, it's 2x4 time. Let's see if this thing can pierce through my 2x4. We got some sodas to slam, and I have a 5-gallon water jug. Let's put both barrels up to that thing and blast it away at once. Once we decimate the jug, let's move on, see if we can break a paver. Last but not least, the slowest possible Texas Star takedown. Now, I only have these 2 cartridges. I'm kind of hindered by that because if you had more, you could definitely speed things up, have much quicker follow-up shots because everything in these is self-contained. You have the propellant and the projectile. So if you add more, just makes things a lot quicker. All right, enough talking. Let's get started. Now, I don't have a suppressor on these. It's going to be loud as hell, so I need hearing protection. Let's do the left barrel first. Then the right barrel, we'll get both foot-pounds and FPSs.
Uh, 195 foot-pounds of energy with a long barrel.
All right, so we have the foot-pounds and the feet per second on the small and long barrel. Let's double blast the gel and just see what happens.
194.
All right, let's put some rounds on paper. Let's see what we get for groups, the small barrel versus the long barrel. Time for the first group. The short barrels are up first. Wow, actually not bad. We're at about 25 yards right here. Time for the long barrels.
Yeah, that would fuck you
my
up.
first shot. Let me do one more group.
And that's a fucking air fucking
All right,
device.
I think I'm still pulling that first shot.
It's
How
not
about we do
regulated.
both barrels at once and just see how that works? All right, not too bad with the double barrel. I don't know what I was expecting, but at about 25 yards, that's not too bad. All right, we're relatively close here to the 2x4. Let's do the short barrel first, then the long one. Let's check it out. All right, so both made it through. Let's go on to the next test. Soda time. Let's see if we can slam these with the short barrels.
Fucking amazed.
I know I'm not too far away, only probably about like 25 feet, but I'm still impressed that I nailed both of those. Let's do it again. All right, let's finish off these last 2. And we're going to move on to the 5-gallon jug.
Huh.
As promised, we're at near point blank range. Double barrel, we're going to shoot high with the short barrels, and we're going to shoot low with the longer barrels. I can't believe I have to redo this at point blank range because I shot too high.
Damn.
All right, redo.
Expelliarmus.
Ah.
We got the long barrels installed. Let's finish out this water jug. We'll move on to the paper.
Ah.
Paver time. We're sticking with the long barrels. That way we get the most energy. We're going to need it for this test. Oh, and we're doing double barrel. That was low. Let's retry.
Great ass!
All right, I'm loaded up again with the long barrels. If I pull this again, I might switch to the shorter ones. I think with the added barrel length, I'm just twisting it a tiny bit and throwing my shot off. So I should be technically more accurate with the shorter barrels, but we won't get the power. Well, does it count if it broke from gravity? All right, let's do the slowest Texas start in history. All right, so we're back to the short barrels. I'm hoping to get the best accuracy of this. Let's take down that blue star. Hell yeah. All right, so we're back to the short barrels. I'm hoping to get the best accuracy out of this. Let's take down that blue star. This is going to be a long one. I can't believe that thing's actually still spinning. I missed it once while stationary. What chance do I have? All right, let's keep going. All right, let's take down the other two. That was a joke. So that's going to wrap things up with this AEA Harpoon double-barreled PCP pistol. One commission, I offer these. I'm not sure if they do yet. I'm assuming I have to. If you have more of these cartridges, it's really
It's fucking got an American fucking flag finish to it. Man, look at that suppressor. 45 ACP. Got a stock. Damn. America.
Everyone's heard of these reflex triggers, right? The ones that not only fire when you pull the trigger, but when you release it too. Just a gimmick, just a range toy, right? Well, not when you put it in a carbine kit like this Micro Roni. For a personal defense carbine, which is what this is a perfect spread. Look at that. This is for inside of a house or other close range applications.
Because the Glock's in the carbine kit, it has the recoil impulse of something like an AR-15, so it's extremely manageable to shoot. And the more rounds I sent down range, the easier it was to pull off quick strings of shots like these. Look at all the brass that's suspended midair in these shots.
So a lot of people have said, what if you want to cancel your shot? You fired one round and now you don't want to fire your next one. You can't do that with a reflex trigger, right? Let me show you how it's not that difficult. Fire your first round. Hold it to the rear. Bring your slide back and let the trigger go again. Then let your slide go. It's not going to go off, and you still have another round chambered if you'd like to make that decision to shoot again. Everyone's heard of these reflex triggers, right? The ones that not only fire when you pull the trigger, but when...
That's fucking cool as hell.
These are 315 grain slugs.
50 cal. This is the 50 cal version of the Harpoon.
22-inch barrel.
$5,000 PSI. God, like 248 foot-pounds
You
of
can find
energy.
these at airguntactical.com. Stay tuned for the full video.
Fucking 200-something foot-pounds of energy, dude. I mean, There's a pump action air gun. Shotgun.
1, 2, 1.
Look at this shit.
100 cc's and 600 cc's of air capacity, depending on if you get the 15-inch barrel. So you basically have to be on top of a deer to shoot it with a gun like this. The 22-inch barrel might be a little better for hunting, but in my opinion, if you're going to hunt, you should be.
You can use this for hunting. If it can be used for hunting, what do you think it'll do to somebody?
Air gun, 58 foot-pounds, the 45 caliber, which the AEA 457 ammo is very accurate, at least out of the elite. 22-inch version is going to weigh 8.9 pounds. Has an overall length of 38.5 inches. The 15-inch one, 31 inches overall length. This has a fill pressure of 4,500 psi, or about 300 bar. Air capacity in the 22-inch is going to be 600 cc's with your 2 tanks, and in the 15-inch we have 500 cc's of air. It says it boasts exceptional magazine capacity and delivers 6 to 11 shots depending on the caliber. Exceptional magazine capacity and delivers much power and precision. And we do know that AEA rifles are accurate. It says it boasts exceptional magazine capacity. In my opinion, this could be a viable hunting rig. The fact of the matter is that if you can hit a kill zone from a point. My Emperor had the right M18x1 threads, but it was in 457, so it's a little too small for the 50. Here's a little sample of the power. So it definitely feels like a shotgun when you're shooting it. I just shot this into the ground. And the slug buried itself in the ground. You have to trigger the shutter either 4 seconds after or 4 seconds before the action happens. So long story, but I didn't have my settings right. And I ended up wasting all my empty milk jugs that I'd saved for this video. So, and I did manage to catch one slow motion shot. Here it is. Actually save my neighbors from having such a loud bang. And we're going to be shooting these airgun tactical giant slugs. This gun is not so bad when you're outside, but since I'm inside, I'm definitely going to be wearing some earplugs. I love that you can see how many rounds are left. All right, I'm 25 or 30 yards away and I have real life 2x4. It's a very light trigger for something with so much power. Got a hole up there. Can't tell with this 8-power scope. Yeah, that went off a little bit before I expected it to, but let me just go look down there. And here you go. All right, let's see how we did there. Look at that, you guys. I'm plugging it. These 2x12 seal. So this is basically storing 2 breech seals for you. A breech seal is the O-ring that goes right inside. Right here, I'm about. But the fact that's for that momentarily. Slipped on the trigger that time. The good news is we're grouping very good. There we go. Then you turn it over, put one slug in backwards. That's going to hold your wheel in place. And then you can go through and fill all those in, and you'll have a loaded magazine. Boom. And then when you load it, you're going to slide that part over the barrel. Chink. All right, shot number 2.
Good Lord. Bro. Air guns. The Megalodon.
Check out Airgun Tactical. They sell tons of different brands. But we'll have the T9 coming at you within a few weeks.
This is a concealable air pistol. Is it still lethal? 25
This is a human GK1, but it's not a normal weights of ammo. And we're also going to do some penetration. Hopefully you guys can. We're going to start off with a penetration test. These are 5 and a 50 power turn all the way up on this, and I'll. Okay. And we'll see if these two expand or not. Traded a little over 15 inches, 7 grain penetrated. And this is a 33. That's actually pretty decent expansion. I'm going to do the 2 heaviest slugs.
60 foot-pounds, 51 foot-pounds, 47. It's a bad thing about an air gun, though. As you shoot, the fucking energy goes down.
Energy.
Unless you got it hooked up to a fucking tank.
This is easily one of the best mods you can get for your GK1. Very nice quality grip, and as you can see, it's a lot thinner than the stock one. And in a matter of seconds, with no tools, you can attach this to the back and have an accurate long-range carbine. Very light and very stout. You can quickly slide this handguard over it, and now you have plenty of M-lock for accessories. Mounting your optic to the factory metal rail on the gun gives you the best consistency for long range. You can find these mods at bravo3d.com. Also, check out.
Max power human.
We definitely blew up some mountain lightning here really well. That's the 22 cal after we retrieved it from the sodas. We've got the Hubin GK1 22 cal on max power. All right. Sodas are lined up. Oh my gosh.
What's up, guys? It's Atmotac here. Got something really cool here that I have been wanting to get my hands on for a long.
In today's world, keeping your family safe is a top priority. While I'm a huge proponent of the Second Amendment and am strongly in favor of every law-abiding adult being able to carry a handgun for self-defense, there are times, places, and circumstances that don't permit the carry of a handgun or where lethal force simply isn't justified. The fact is, there are non-lethal options available, and some scenarios could be handled with less than lethal force. If you don't want the responsibility of owning a firearm, can't legally own one, or aren't prepared to use lethal force, then a less lethal gun may be a great option. In today's video, we'll explore the most effective less lethal weapons for self-defense available on the market today. This pistol is named the Wasp, nodding to the fact that while it won't kill you, it's very unpleasant to be stung by one. This high-power weapon fires metal-cored rubber bullets with a muzzle energy of 91 joules, enough to stun, even break bones, but not generally lethal unless fired at the head or point-blank range. There are no safety switches. The locked and loaded weapon is always ready to fire. The gun's said to be effective at up to 5 meters, but target engagement can also be accomplished up to a distance of 10 meters. Its aiming mechanism utilizes an integrated sighting laser powered by an internal battery, which also activates the electrical priming system. This design ensures that only cartridges intended for this pistol can be used, adding an extra layer of safety. The PB-4SP is available to the civilian public and is being imported into the United States as the M11 pistol. The Genesis Arms Gen 12 less lethal shotgun is a top-tier choice for those seeking reliable performance in less lethal situations. The Gen 12 LL shines in its ability to deliver consistent performance with beanbag less lethal munitions. While optimized for beanbag rounds, it also offers versatility with other 12-gauge less lethal munitions, albeit requiring manual action cycling in some cases. Crafted from 6061 aluminum, this shotgun's both lightweight and rugged, ready to handle whatever you throw its way. And with a 6-position adjustable stock, you can easily tailor the fit to suit your preferences. The free-float handguard with M-lock rail and full-length Picatinny top rail provide ample space for accessories and optics, allowing you to customize your setup for optimal performance. The layout's intuitive, making it easy to operate under pressure, plus the high-vis orange color isn't just for show. It enhances visibility in high-stress situations, ensuring you can quickly locate your firearm when every second counts. In the box, you'll find everything you need to get started, including a 5-round magazine and a soft case for convenient transport. Plus, with a limited warranty backing you up, you can rest easy knowing your investment is protected. The Byrna TCR is an extremely intuitive point-and-shoot launcher that can accurately engage targets at over 75 feet, capable of shooting 17 rounds at speeds in rapid succession at speeds in excess of 300 feet per second. The TCR gives homeowners significantly more stopping power than other handheld launchers. The TCR comes equipped with both a 12-round and 7-round magazine, which allows users the option to utilize either configuration. Additional features of the Byrna TCR include flip-up sights for superior target acquisition, trigger-enabled CO2 activation, and buttstock for stabilization. The Byrna TCR Pro Bundle will retail for $749 and be marketed to both consumer and law enforcement. This awesome device allows you to shoot a special combination of hot pepper from far away. The spicy mixture has the power to stop any kind of danger, and the tool itself is small and light, weighing only about 1.5 ounces. The Pepper Ball Blast earned its name from its ability to deploy itself in a single use, although it can be reloaded and reused with another power supply. The power comes from a small 8-gram nitrogen cartridge, allowing you to deliver a powerful burst of live X-Pava powder at 2,600 feet per second downrange. The one-handed operation of the blast is a game changer, allowing you to maintain a free hand for defense while simultaneously deploying a payload equal to 3 times projectiles worth of Pava power, effective for up to a 15-foot distance, making it ideal for handling nearby threats. Additionally, a training variant uses harmless powder, enabling safe practice and instruction. Next up is the evolution of less shotguns. With its imposing looks and impressive
Lord.
with charging, the Humor X-T4E HDX means business. The rugged full receiver and massive the weight of the home defense stream up to more than 3 kilograms for additional sturdiness. A full-length top Picatinny rail for mounting optics or accessories, and the 4-slot undermounted Picatinny rail is ideal for mounting a light or laser. The T4E HDX has a built-in tubular magazine with a capacity of as many as 16 bullets. There's a high-powered 40-joule version that relies on an 88-gram CO2 capsule to provide the power force for the 16 round balls in the tube magazine. Optionally, a version with 2 individual 12-gram CO2 capsules is available. Thanks to its quick piercing system, the rifle can be kept for months in standby mode. A light blow on the back of the stock is sufficient to pierce the 2-gram CO2 cartridges, and the optical and tactile pressure indicator will show that you're ready to fire up to 42 shots. The large ammunition supply and the ability to quickly reload means that the shotgun not only has a high rate of fire, but also provides adequate firepower to stop an attacker. This easy-to-use 68 caliber launcher allows you to protect yourself and your loved ones from a safe distance with an effective range of up to 60 feet and up to 350 feet per second velocity. In the event of an encounter, the launcher delivers a powerful deterrent designed to cause discomfort and incapacitation, allowing you valuable time to escape the situation. Designed for better aim and increased accuracy, the rubber grip helps you keep better control on your launcher. Saber Pepper launcher has no recoil, and the lightweight design makes it easier to use and handle. It features front and rear adjustable fiber optic sights for better aiming visibility in low light conditions. The rear grip safety will make sure it only fires when you want it to. This package includes the home defense projectile launcher, 7 red pepper powder projectiles, 7 inert practice projectiles, 1 practice target, 2 12-gram CO2 cartridges, and a padded soft carry case. Inspired by the famous M4 carbine, the CO2-powered rifle was formerly exclusive to law enforcement and now re-engineered for civilian use. It uses a large CO2 canister to launch 68 caliber hard plastic projectiles or pepper powder-filled projectiles over 100 feet at 325 feet per second. This makes it easy and effective to disable would-be attackers from a distance. Plus, it has a familiar design with an AR-15 style M-lock shroud that's easy to customize the way you want with its standard 4 Picatinny rails. It also includes a vertical foregrip, integrated sling mounts, and flip-up front and rear sights that make aiming accurately a breeze. On top of that, the push safety button and firing switch are both ambidextrous. It has an ASA valve that allows you to store the rifle with the pressurized CO2 cartridge so that you can have it available at any time. The Mission 4 comes with 2 19-round magazines that can be coupled so that when one is spent, you can quickly switch to the other for quick reloading, making it the ultimate less lethal solution to defend your property. As we conclude our run-up of the most effective less lethal weapons for self-defense, it's important to remember.
And I would advise that if you're going to use stuff like that, you always also have a lethal fucking option just in case. Sometimes people can fucking take tasers and fucking shit and keep coming. But anyways, we just was fucking around this night. I want to thank Miss Pitbull, Miss Penelope for gracing our chat. And I'm going to leave it out with a simple few things. I know I've gotten out my bubble. I've done some trolling. And I know there's a bunch of people out there that would like for me to continue doing it. You know, my vid yesterday playing on the fact that they've always been saying that I'm still on this and that and the third. And, you know, pretending I made a fucking mistake. And of course, then still not believing it. Well, I'm like, okay, well, fine then. Call every pharmacy around here if you want. I'm doubling down on fucking the fact that you got trolled and you can't accept it. Fucking crazy. And then I definitely trolled fucking and got underneath and caused Bambi to lactate. Talking about suing and all this shit. I mean, that's the same shit I've done and said to people that have supposedly trolled me, right? So how have I not truly trolled people? I have. Which shows you anybody can do it. And you know what it takes? All it takes is a mental mindset of, you know, you're right, they're wrong, and they're bad, and you know, just fucking. I mean, in this way, though, that I truly trolled her just by saying real shit. That's the difference in the shit that happens to me, vice versa. Aside from some of the stupid shit I've done in the past, there are some examples where people have gotten me correct. But for and wide most part, the ex-wife stuff and all that, like,
I ain't acting like everything I fucking got Bambi figured out. Using examples of people sniping me and stuff. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Got me talking about you or sniping me. Do I want to continue to do it? No. My sister, no. You can make all your little videos you want with Eminem, the stand video, and all that shit. That's just ignorant. You're just reinforcing your delusions. Like, I thought there might be a good person underneath the fantasy, false lies, and the doctor, and all that. So, yes, I have acknowledged that I went along with that. Hampered your delusions for that. Because I really was trying to get away to a different spot of people and get away from this work here. You were supposed to help me. But instead, after a while, you got to really just instigate, put me in situations to see, like saying simple swim type shit. You know, you're not treating me like a fucking carrying. When fucking Miss Pam started abusing me and shit, you just fucking said like, so I don't care if it means your feelings, got me triggered, got me like, I hit that in my fucking work products like that, say that that's a fucking perverted thing. It's the same shit they say about me and everybody else. I mean, you was moving. You moved today. You moved. You moved so much this morning. Couldn't even keep up on yourself. But this milk is spoiled. We own it. It's not even worth. It's not worth the fucking ribbon. It's not even worth hanging around. I mean, it's just total fucking nasty, bad. You went to an onion or something. But I tell you what, my offer stands. YouTube will put out on YouTube. No coverage. No mention. No allowing you to be mentioned in chat. No community post. Now, even any current videos I have, lives and stuff up, even though I've got more than just you in it, take them down. I swear to God, they will be removed, or I'll just edit out the parts of you. One of the two. So, I mean, all it takes is for you to change your fucking intro, take me out of it, take shit down to me, and we'd be golden. You can fucking deal with pizza and all them and tools, and I can get back with fucking, doing the content shit that I mainly wanted to do. I've spent a lot of fucking time on YouTube here lately, more than I fucking cared or even thought I was gonna do. I just ended up doing it. And Miss Paula, Louisiana High Rod, I don't know what her deal is coming around and stuff too. But either you and I are gonna make cool or we're not. This little dancing back and forth shit. I came over there to show that I'm not afraid to be around people, especially people that are saying a bunch of shit, and to show that it won't trigger me and I don't have to respond to it anymore. I'm not the old square anymore. And that's what people don't want to accept. Worky versus scared about it. So is Gene Team. And speaking of them, notice I haven't even mentioned them at all. Must be sad because I've heard that they were mooing a bunch about my show and using clips from it. Alright guys, I'm out. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Pitbull, Penelope, everyone, Brett, all you in the back that don't like to chat because you don't want to be targeted. I understand. Thanks for hitting the like button. Make sure you subscribe and have your notifications turned on all to get all the updates. Peace and blessings. I'm out. We're out. See ya.